Hi everyone, thought I'd do a little QTP, quick tutorial and playthrough on Daydream. In case you've noticed here, nothing wrong with my uke, I'm going to use my baritone on this. Great song for the baritone, just lays in there really nice, the chordal structure and everything. So I thought I'd play the baritone on this. A couple things we're going to take a look at. The way this is structured really is no what you would call a chorus or a bridge. It's basically just a verse that has like an A and B section to it that we're playing. So the way it's structured on the sheet is you just have a verse 1, a verse 2, then on your second sheet you have verse 3, and then we have an end. Now, the interesting part that they've done with this song is they start out with a very nice, just an easy rhythm going here, using our regular strum. They just repeat that. Then for the second section, to change it up, they go into the C, to the A7, to the G, to the E7. And that's a little bit, it's straight strums down is what we're doing there, but they're changing. I should have bracketed those, but they're 2 beats a piece. So you get a 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, just 2 beats a piece. Then it drops back in on the A minor for the last line, back into the regular strum, like that, okay? Now, let's take a look at the second verse. Play through the second verse, no problems at all. You just zip through there. Then we repeat the second verse. The reason we did this is we want to take those first 2 lines and we whistle the melody. We're going to whistle that for the first 2 lines. When the rhythm changes and it goes back to that C to the A7, we start singing. This is on the repeat now, so we're going to start singing on the "And even if time is passing me by a lot." So sometimes that gets a little confusing. So we come through and play the second verse and we sing it. Then we repeat it. We take those first 2 lines in the repeat, we whistle, pick the vocals back up on the third line, and then that takes us over to the second page, which is the third verse. On the third verse, standard, nothing changes in there. And then we have a little ending. In the ending, we decided to play the G to the E7 and whistle the melody. Then we play an A7, a D7, and a G. And you'll notice the way that's written, you have the 1 beat on the A7, we're off on 2, I have a slanted mark there. Then we go to the D7 on 3, and then another slant, and then G. So the way that sounds together is all right. Now, one of the other things I thought would be fun with this, since we're changing the strums up, we're going back and forth from a driving strum, which sometimes tends to want to pick up speed, back to a regular strum, back to the driving, back to the regular. I thought it'd be fun to play with Mr. Metronome. So we're going to use the metronome. If you want to practice it at home on your own, I have it set at 96 is what it is for the, those are the quarter notes. The click, click, click is at 96. So let's give this a run through. We're going to see how we do here with the metronome. So there's the metronome. We vamp on a G just to kind of get the tempo going and get the feel, and then we'll start. So here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and here we go. What a day for a daydream. What a day for a daydreaming boy. And I'm lost in a daydream, dreaming about my bundle of joy. And even if time ain't really on my side, it's one of those days for taking a walk outside. I'm blowing the day to take a walk in the sun and fall on my face on somebody's new mowed lawn. I've been having a sweet dream. I've been dreaming since I woke up today. It's starring me in my about the dues you say I got. Tomorrow I'll pay the dues for dropping my load. A pie in the face for being a sleepy bull toad. Now we whistle. About the dues you say I got. Tomorrow I'll pay the dues for dropping my load. A pie in the face for being a sleepy bull toad. Third verse. What a day for a daydream. Custom made for a daydreaming boy. And I'm lost in a daydream. Sure that if you're feeling right, a daydream will last along into the night. Tomorrow at breakfast you may pick up your ears, or you may be daydreaming for 1,000 years. Now we whistle. All right, so hope you have fun with that. That was played with a metronome, so it's very steady, and you can kind of see maybe if you have tendencies to rush or slow down in sections, something you can work with. Again, metronome was set at 96. Hope you have fun with that.